Hello, hello, and what is up, everybody? Kryllyk back in action here with some more of my Skyblock world. That's right. Grinding up a whole bunch of sand, getting as much quartz as possible. I need so much of it. The wall is consuming me, or at least consuming all of my quartz. I go from like 5 stacks down to basically nothing all the time. So a couple things before we get to that is I installed random things because it's my own mod pack and I can do whatever I want. So I installed random things for one reason only. I love their colored lamps. Absolutely love them. The colored redstone's pretty sweet too. Big fan of that. And it does have some good useful tools. Most of which I probably won't be getting too involved with, but you never know. There might be something in the future. The colored glass is also a nice touch as well. But I changed all my lights to my favorite light, the cyan. The cyan redstone lamp. One of my favorites for sure. I left these ones as gray. Or like the standard non-dyed version. Because I didn't feel that switching in the cyan really made any difference. So I just kind of left those as is, but I've changed them all up, and it looks fabulous, if I do say so myself. Other thing is my beautiful wall. My beautiful wall is coming along nicely. I believe we left it kind of at this point last time. I made some of these Vintium torches as well. They kind of match a little bit of the theme that I'm going for in this area. And with the cyan lamps, it just kind of brings it all together. So we have the main feature wall here. Lots going on. Busy. You can see the depth quite nicely from up here. It's pretty good. That one took me a while to do. I just had to reconfigure a few things. I'm still not completely sold on it. I wish we had like another layer in here. But I might still work on that a little bit. And then just kind of capped out the sides with another light feature. Kind of redundant, but works out well. And then these beauties, which I just finished building on the sides for, you know, kind of the wall structure, right? You know, this is kind of like a niche or a focal point. So, pretty good stuff. I'm not sold on what to do here. I might actually rip out the entire factory and redo it and move it. Or something else. Haven't decided. So, I'll think about that. We might not have time to do all that either. For some strange reason. Which I can't tell you about yet. Muhaha. Evil laugh. Alright. So, it's not completely done. I gotta build some more on the sides, obviously, and we gotta combine it and work on the roof. And then as you come down, this is basically still the same as it was before. But you get the good idea of this massive, fancy structure, grand staircase. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'm out of quartz again. And what else is new? The next item, though, that I also really want to get into is something that's going to take a little bit of time. I want to build a village, okay? Now, for those of you that don't know on Skyblocks, basically the only way to get villagers is to turn zombies. So, we are going to need to look to collect zombies. Zombie villagers especially, and then turn them and have a way of doing that. This setup right now is not able to do that, but I think if I just raise it up 1 block or 2 blocks, we should be able to potentially handle that service. So we should be able to implement the same system here to get us to our needs for that. Raspberry. Why not? It's like a nice light treat. So I'm going to get a few things together. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Twitch and all that kind of stuff. I do spontaneous live stream. Sometimes it's late at night, which I know doesn't always work for everybody. But it's one of the best times that I can do it. And I usually record some videos and I talk with you guys and usually have some music going, stuff like that. It's pretty relaxed. It's pretty chill. So I hope to see you guys in the stream so I can say hi to you in person. The only other thing that I can say is thank you guys all very much for the well wishes and whatnot while I was on vacation. It was very much appreciated, and kind of glad to be back. I feel refreshed, a little revitalized, and I've kind of been working on a secret project at the same time, so look for big things to come. So, let me gather a few things, think about the village and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, we are back, everybody. I've thought about what I want to do, and we are getting into a little Tinker's Construct, because why not? I'm going to make a whole bunch of this stuff. We'll start with 64. I have so much clay and whatnot that I think this is a good idea. So, along here I changed. I removed my sugarcane. Kind of made this a straight shoot. And I built myself a little tinker's pad over here. Similar design to what I have over yonder, with the grass and the wood trim. And I've set up the small little spot in the middle for the smeltery. So we're just kind of jumping into that. So I'm just going to cook up this grout. Cook it up really nice. Oh man, so two of my favorite things in Disneyland while I was down there. I posted both photos on Twitter. I had an epic photobomb of my family and my friend, and it was great because my other buddy, he's the one who took the picture. One of my favorite photos of me and my family in a long time, I think. And then the other one was, of course, Captain America. Can never go wrong with that guy, right? He's so dreamy. Alright. Do that. Need one of those. Oh, mighty smelting. Thank you. We want... I do want seared bricks. I need the controller, though. Wherever that is. Let's just look it up. Controller. There it is. One of them. We got the tank. We got that. We need the seared brick base, which is a 9 by 9. Oh, cool. You can do seared road. Or 3 by 3, sorry, which is 9 blocks. Not 9 by 9. And then, as well as that, I need 3, 6, 9, 12 more. But I'm out. Okay, well, let's start. I'll need more, but that's okay. And I'll also need a little bit of a... I might do a lava generator, or I might just pump it in from a tank. I don't expect myself needing that much. So we're going to first build our 9 by 9. That's one too low, isn't it? Frickum. Whoopsies. Be right back. Alrighty, so I just finished up making some more seared bricks. I want to throw those in there. I want to go with a few more of these guys. I believe I need... I think it was 7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 7, so let's go check that out first. You know, this is my first forte into Tinkers on the Skyblock. It's pretty late, so, I mean, I don't anticipate that a lot of this stuff will be overly used, but it's going to be useful to have. Maybe when my tools run out, especially, we can dig into that. Okay, so that's already working. That's good. I definitely need it to be taller, but I think I want to do glass from there on up. So let's jump back and see what's involved with that. Hey-oh, another kitty. I get so many kitties. It's wonderful. Let's do the seared glass. Is that the one I want, or is it the seared window? Might be the seared window. Yeah. Let's get some of this. Okay, that gives me 6. Gonna need more seared brick, but that's okay. I have the ability. Let's get another 64 or so. As you can tell, there's a reason I got all that clay, right? I was prepping for tinkers, and it's also a wonderful building material, so it's good stuff all around. Okay, we'll cook that, and we'll start placing the windows. Is that the one I wanted? Oh well, too late now. Yeah, either way we'll be able to see through and in it. That's my main goal. I don't want to be stuck one way or the other. So, there we go, perfect timing. What else was I saying? Yeah, Captain America, he was pretty sweet. I was a little disappointed with Captain America, though. Only because... yeah, I think it was the other one. That's okay. I was a little disappointed, only because it is distinctively listed right outside while you're in the line to get to Captain America that he is 6'2" after his treatment. Now, my beef is the guy that was playing Captain America, he was not 6'2". Right? Like, I'm not a tall guy. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", you know, depending. Shoes, I guess. But he was not 6'2". So, you know, in that regard, I kind of felt like, okay, you know, you kind of get a little bit of a Shaft type feel. But he did a really good job in the character part, for sure. Look at me, I'm sounding all diva. But, yeah, so, but like I said, it says 6'2". You couldn't find somebody who's 6'2"? Like, I know it's not that hard. There are a lot of people that's 6 feet tall. Okay, not bad. Alright, so we need a few more. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but not all 8. So let's do 5 more of those. And then we're going to situate where we want our faucets and all that kind of stuff for the Tinker's setup. Whew, boy. So that's a mouthful. Yeah, so 5 I think I said. 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then we need the well, we need some of these, the faucets. I think I'm gonna get 3 of those. I think those will be useful. And then the drain right there. We'll do 3 of those as well. That should get us started pretty darn nicely. So these guys here are basically how you get the liquids out of the smeltery. Okay? Very important part. And I'm thinking that we're going to do it right here. So the drains just go like this, and you can attach faucets to them. Pretty straightforward, right? And then that should give us the 8 windows that we want for the 3rd level. Oh yeah. Lots of inventory space. It's beautiful. We have drains, the whole 9 yards. That'll be good. That'll be very good. The next thing that we need is we need lava. We need lava to this thing. And I'm pretty sure I just so happen to have 2 portable lava tanks and some fluid ducts. Okay. Let's quickly go set these up before nighttime comes. These guys here need to go into this seared tank. Okay. Now, how do I want to... I was thinking of this, and then just on top, then on top of that. Then we just flick this output, and we get lava into the tank. Now this holds 4 buckets, so as you can see, we drained out quite a bit. There's some obviously in the fluid duct and all that kind of stuff, but our smeltery is pretty much fully operational at this point in time, except for a few other items. We need the other tinker's stuff, so we need I believe it's called a casting table. Yes, that's the guy. That'll be beautiful. And I want some casting... Really? I need more? Really? How do you get this? Interesting. Okay, and then I'm going to get some casting basins as well. Yeah, we'll just do that many. That'll be good enough. Let's sleep off the nighttime. Oh, this wall is so beautiful. Quartz. Something that I find that you really need to go just all out with. If you don't go all out with quartz, you're kind of not doing it right. If you start a build with quartz, you gotta finish it with quartz. Alrighty, we'll get this all done up. All that beautiful seared brick. So, I mean, I've gone through a lot of this seared brick already. But it's so worth it. This setup is beautiful. So this guy here, casting table, you place down, and then the basins, again, you put them underneath the spouts. You can extend the faucets and whatnot and kind of like make them like tubes, which is pretty cool, but it's also kind of a pain in the butt. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. The next thing that we need, because I have a ton of aluminum, is I'm going to make some aluminum brass. So if you look in the book that you get, once you start making the smeltery, it's 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Pretty straightforward, right? It's a little different if you have the ores, but I don't have the ores. So let's get 6 copper. So 6 copper times 3 is 18 aluminum. And that should give us some aluminum brass, and quite a bit of it too. Aluminum brass is the first thing that you should always make, because it is basically designed as the casting setup. Oh, look at that. Just enough room. Looks beautiful. Right? It fills up the block, it melts it down. It's using up some of the lava as we go. Depending on the material is the length in which it'll take to actually cook it down. So the aluminum is quite pliable, so that'll melt down pretty quick. And you'll see there's 18 ingots worth. Whereas copper's a little bit stronger, takes a little bit longer. But you'll see once this copper finishes, right about now-ish, you'll start to see aluminum brass, 24 ingots worth. Very nice. So the next step from here, we'll probably start next episode. I'm going to prep a few things. We need a stencil table, but I'm kind of thinking maybe some of these other guys and some of these blank patterns and stuff and all of that. So I'm going to get all that prepped on my own, and I think that's about it for this episode. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think on the wall. Maybe let me know what you think about the factory. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share with all your beautiful friends. And yeah, Tinker's setup. Pretty nice. Cleared glass might be useful as well. So, bye bye for now. See ya.